Hello and welcome students for Vijetha IAS Academy Ethics classes. We are dealing with case studies. Now we are dealing case study number 19. This case study is related to threats faced by a civil servant. You are a civil servant and some threats come to you. You want to perform your duty very honestly, efficiently, but there will be people who don't want you to perform efficiently and honestly. Reasons could be many things. If you create a disturbance for them or if you create inconvenience for them, they will try to disturb you. If you want to expose the corruption, then they will try to create disturbance for you. So similarly, various kinds of threats may come for a civil servant. This issue is something similar. Let us see this. We are dealing with a part of these type of case studies. Threats to you. Civil servant is supposed to do, irrespective of the threat, performing the duty is the utmost importance. Let us see what is the case and how to handle this. You are a no nonsense honest officer. You have been transferred to a remote district to head a department that is notorious for its inefficiency and carelessness. A department is there, but inefficient, no importance given to the work, no seriousness in the work, carelessness. And now you can imagine that department will not give any kind of results when it. If any funds come to the department, they will not be useful for the public. And if there is work, any scheme that is the scheme will not run successfully. You find that main cause of the poor state of affairs is the indiscipline of a section of employees, and you identify that it's not that everyone is like that, only one section of employees are creating such kind of disturbance. They do not work themselves and also disrupt the working of others. They will not work and also they will disrupt others also. And it is one of the classical cases in childhood also. As there will be one section of the students, they will disturb others also, they will not study also, something like that. But there you are not authority. If you are a school teacher, then how you are going to do? And when you enter into the office, this kind of scenario. So it's like disciplining the students, disciplining the employees. But when it comes to disciplining some irregular people, it may sometimes create some disturbance also for the person who wants to discipline them. They do not work for themselves and also disrupt working for others. You first warn the troublemakers to mend their ways or else face disciplinary action. When the warning had little effect, you issued a show cause notice to the ringleaders. You gave show cause notice also to them. As a retaliatory measure, these troublemakers instigated a woman employee amongst them to file complaint of sexual harassment against you with the Women's Commission. Trying to create false complaint against you. Now it will create disturbance. False complaint they want to create against you. Now your aim is to make them disciplined. Your aim is to ensure this department works function efficiently. Your aim is to make them work properly so that whatever the goals for public welfare are met successfully. But this is how some sections, they do not know the kind of impact they are there, what kind of service, what kind of impact it will be there on people, and what will happen if they are not working properly on the ground level. They do not know. Some people are not knowing their responsibilities and duties, and that is the attitude of the government. That's what the existing attitude towards government job is like that. Some people take it as granted and they will not cooperate with the seniors also, and they consider once government job comes they need not to work. If there is any kind of pressure, they will try to create such kind of false complaints against the person who wants to make them set right. And that is where the efficiency of the government is less. Since independence, India is facing lot of troubles because of that. That's why India is still having so many poor people, so many illiterate people, and so many healthcare problems, challenges are there. inequalities are more in the country, industrial development is not progressing, agriculture is yet to progress, and you can see all the different type of problem. One of the reasons is, one is lack of financial resources, another one is lack of trained human skills. But at the same time, the people who are entering into the departments, if they are not serious about the work, and that's where from generations to generations it is happening. Now if you are a honest officer and you want to set it right, but you are having this kind of troubles. Now it is up to the moral of the person whether you want to quit that particular position or you just leave as it is, or you want to take some initiatives to create some difference in the governance. The commission promptly seeks your explanation. The matter is also publicized in the media to embarrass you further. Some of the options to handle this situation could be as follows. Give your explanation to the commission and go soft on the disciplinary action. Ignore the commission and proceed firmly with the disciplinary action. Brief your higher ups, seek directions from them and act accordingly. Suggest any other possible option, evaluate all of them and suggest the best course of action, giving your reasons for it. Let us try one by one. So first one, it is saying give your explanation to the commission and go soft on the disciplinary action. What is this disciplinary action? You told this group either you change the attitude or face the consequences, disciplinary action. And you have sent even show cause notice also to the ringleaders. That's where whether you take disciplinary action on them or you go soft on them. Let us try to understand the kind of implications this kind of scenario will have on governance and on the country. Then depending on that, we will have an idea that how we have to take the decision. How we need to take the decision. Now you see, government efficient and government inefficient. What is the difference? Suppose if government is efficient, then when it comes to social difference, basic standard of life, living standards will improve, education facilities will improve, healthcare will be better in the country, then employment opportunities will be more. Why employment opportunities? Because industrial growth will be there, agriculture growth also will be there, markets function dynamically, vibrantly, vibrant trading activities, vibrant market. If the government system function efficiently, then ease of doing business, social and economic difference. Then every person feel confident and promote equality. Irrespective of the caste, religion. That's what a true democratic principle. Awareness about the governance when it comes to politico administration. Country will understand or simply empowered citizen. Citizen will come to know their rights, their duties. Quality citizen will come, quality living standard will come, then country will progress. But when it comes to government inefficient, this is efficient government. If it is efficient government, and if it is inefficient, suppose it is inefficient, then exactly opposite. Now today also, India is not able to come out of this problem of poverty. Still underdevelopment, still slums, maternal mortality rate, infant mortality rate, child marriages, child marriages. Now you can see unemployment, violence, communal tensions, lack of trust on the government. Here no trust, lack of trust, and that's why some people, even though they are best talented people, they do not want to stay in India, they want to go out of country and for better livelihood and better opportunities. That's called brain drain. Best talented people will choose outside countries. That means best talent is going away from the country. Drain, brain drain. If government is inefficient, this is how it will happen. If government is efficient, this is how it happen. And here this particular case study did not give what kind of department you are going to enter. It's only told you are in a department, and this department, single person cannot do everything. If you take any kind of department, you are a no nonsense honest officer, you have been transferred to a remote district, to a head of the department, head of a department. So you are the head of department, and below you juniors, there will be so many people below you functioning, and so on. And it is saying that only some section of the people are not functioning properly, and even the other sections want to work. They want to work, they want to perform, and they are expecting job satisfaction. But some people, they do not letting others also, they are not working, and they are not letting other people also work. Now you have to see utilitarian principle. Utilitarian means you want to take a policy or step. Utilitarian, if you take a step, it may cause trouble or inconvenience to some people, but a majority section are going to benefit. It's not only about these people's job satisfaction, it is about entire department as well. Suppose if it is an education department, then good education system will prevail in the district. If it is an industrial department, good industrial progress will take place. If it is a healthcare department, good healthcare facilities will come. Here case study did not mention any department, whatever may be the department, this is the scenario. Now this section of the people, now you want to set them right, now you want to create a work culture. So you want to create a work culture, healthy work culture, you want to promote efficiency, you want to create discipline in the department, so that all people will work for a common goal, whatever the department goal is. Because this department have citizen charter, this department have goals, vision, mission statement about this citizen charter. Now it has to perform to win the trust of the public. This department is for the welfare of the public, to serve the public. Now if they are not doing this, then what is the purpose? And who are paying the salaries? Public are paying. It is invisible way public are, suppose if there is an employee, owner of a company, if company is there, owner recruited these officers, these people, and if these people do not work for the owner, workers will be in danger. They will be removed and they can be punished, or simply their wages will be reduced, promotions will not be given, and they can be terminated also. And here who is the owner of this department? Even though it is not visible, it is public. But here is the owner, but for public they are not functioning. Now he is a honest officer, you are a honest officer, you want to set it right. And this is where you need wisdom, you need intelligence, you need wisdom to understand what is the place, what is your place in Indian administration, in Indian society, how important the administrative position is. If you are a civil servant, you have to think in this direction. Only department may change. Department may change: education, health, employment, industrial, training, skill, agriculture, veterinary, anywhere. Whatever may be, and every department has its role to play, every department has a role to serve the public. Now you want to take a decision. Suppose if these people try to create a disturbance for you, false complaint. These people are trying to create false complaint against you, but these people are not having any kind of problem with you. That's where now what is the first option? Enquiry commission also. The commission promptly seeks your explanation. Commission, complaints. Here this is Women's Commission. All right, Women's Commission wants complaint against you, Women Commission. And here you need to have various qualities, like you need to have emotional intelligence, because your goal is something noble in nature. Your goal is to make the department work function efficiently. Your goal is to set the government properly in order. So that is your goal. Your goal is noble and your cause is great. But now somebody is trying to create disturbance. Now somebody emotionally disturb you. Here you need emotional intelligence. Only if you have emotional intelligence, you will not be diverted from your goal. Your goal is to ensure efficient department. Otherwise, you will be disturbed and your attention will go there, and meanwhile the real work, real goal, real cause will get sidelined. And exactly that is what they also wanted. As you are asking them to work, now they don't want you work also. They are not allowing others also work. Now they want you also not work. What is the first step here? First step is first option is give your explanation to the commission and go soft on the disciplinary action. Give explanation to Women Commission and go soft on them. First option. The first part is proper. You give explanation to Women's Commission. It is your duty, because you have to follow law also. Otherwise, you want to set the department in right and you are supposed to follow law. And law will have, if you protect the law, law will protect you. That is there always truth alone trumps. So this kind of phrase also you can use. If you protect the law, law will protect you. Truth alone trumps. This one, when Women Commission wants you to explain the reason and you fully cooperate with them, no problem in this, cooperate. Because that is what you are also expecting from your subordinates also. From your subordinate, you are expecting cooperation. And similarly, they are also doing their duty. Whether complaint is false or true, in their investigation they will highlight and they will come to know. They will record everything. And you cooperate with Women's Commission. Once if they come to know that this complaint is false complaint, now they themselves will award punishment to these people also. Departmental action from your side also, disciplinary action will be there, and from Women's Commission side also they will face penalty and action. That's why it is up to them. But from your side, you cooperate with Women's Commission, no issue at all, because you are respecting law, you just follow the law. When it comes to going soft, and there is no requirement of going soft here. Why? If you go soft, that means you are trying to appease them again. You are trying to appease, and you don't want them to create this kind of disturbance, and you want them to withdraw Women's Commission's approval, or it will embolden them. If you go slow, they feel that because they created a complaint, that's why he is coming slow. That's where they they will be emboldened and they will further create complications in the department. And it is not about you. You may stay, you are just transferred to this department. You may stay here few months or few years sometime, but after that you will be going and some other person will come. But the kind of system you are going to create, the kind of norms you are going to set, the kind of code of conduct you are going to enforce, that will remain in this department. Whether you are there or not, that code of conduct, that principles will go on. Always as a civil servant, always keep in mind that we will stay in a particular position for some time period. And this is what rule of law means. Always promote rule of law, not rule of person. Rule of person means your rule. As a person, your rule. You are supposed to follow rule of law. If you follow rule of law, whether you are personally there or not, but this law will take care of its department, of this department. And today you set it right, and tomorrow even if you are not there, your principles, your way of functioning, your style of functioning will become role model, your function become framework. In that framework, that system will keep running. That's why rule of law you need to follow. You set the norm, you cooperate, but no need to go for soft. If it is there, because they have already committed something wrong, accordingly they have to face the consequences. That's why you need not to go soft on them. Next, second one, give your explanation to the commission and go soft on the disciplinary action. So no need to go disciplinary action. Otherwise, you just explain why. Suggest any other. Evaluate all of them and suggest the best. Evaluate each and everything. Give your explanation to commission. Yes, you follow rule of law. And it is your duty, responsibility to respect the law also. And also you are respecting the governance structure. Because Women's Commission is a body which will ensure justice to women. And suppose in this case, in your case, it is a false complaint, but in some other case there will be true complaint. That's why Women's Commission responsibility is to ensure justice to women. Working place, women are not encouraged to go to the workplaces or employment. That's why these kind of organizations will ensure more and more participation of women. That's why you respect and you give explanation, because you don't have anything to fear. You cooperate full. Next, go soft on disciplinary action. You need not to do that one, because going soft on disciplinary action, it's like you are accepting something, you have committed something incorrect, wrong. That's why you need not to. Just you have already given show cause notice. As per the law, whatever disciplinary action supposed to be taken on these indisciplined people, you have to take. Whether this disciplinary action may be small or big, doesn't matter, but that is supposed to be done. Ignore the commission and proceed firmly with the disciplinary action. Again, ignoring, we should not do that one. Again, firmly reporting disciplinary action means as if something vengeance, as if something revenge, you need not to take on these employees. By ignoring Women's Commission, and you need not to take. You have to cooperate with Women's Commission also. Just as I explained, the importance of Women's Commission also important in governance. Similarly, firm with disciplinary action. Disciplinary action, as per, you need not to take it as personal or vengeance. As per whatever the punishment that is supposed to be given for indisciplinary, same that is supposed to be done. Brief your higher up, seek directions from them and act accordingly. And you can take, you can consult your seniors also, you beef up the matter also, and from them act accordingly. And once you take the suggestions from seniors, accordingly you can go also. But if seniors are giving just to go light on these people, if they say that why you are taking unnecessary discomfort, why you are creating a problem for the other employees also, why already department is going as usual, why to take extra caution, extra care, and why you are proactive in trying to create new changes in the department. Suppose if senior gives like that, will you go by that? Again, it is not suggestion. Suppose if senior says, whatever higher up, brief your higher up, if you seek directions, whatever direction, if they give you solution that how to set the department in an efficient mode, then you can follow it. and if they are not giving, just if they want to go by status quo, do not change, then you need not to listen, because we have already seen if there is inefficiency in the government department, what is the impact of it. Suggest any other possible option. So here you have to cooperate with Women's Commission also, set an example, and if it is false complaint, then they themselves will punish, and from department you follow your disciplinary action also. You can even brief your higher ups also, you can take the suggestions also, but these suggestions as per the goal of the organization. Ultimate aim is to ensure efficiency in the organization. And some people, and that is where the head of the department will have duties and powers also to punish those who are not able, who are hindering the public welfare. And that's why we have judicial system. Judicial system is to punish those who are committing crime. So similarly, here it is also a kind of crime. People who are hindering the work of others also, it's a kind of crime they are committing against entire society. That's why they must be punished. You just go by rule of law, accordingly you can set right the department. Let me read some of the issues so that you also will ensure. Options: cooperate fully with internal complaints committee investigation and document all interactions and evidence meticulously. Whatever you are doing, what step you are taking, what you are, everything properly document it, and request a thorough examination of the complaint's veracity under the Sexual Harassment Act. If ICC concludes the complaint is false, seek disciplinary action against the complainant. Consider filing a defamation case after this investigation concludes also. You also have the other option. You can even, one is departmentally you can take disciplinary action also, and personally you can also file defamation case against those people, and it will become a double punishment for them. And that kind of danger, you have to set an example so that in future such kind of people will not create disturbances in the department. Departments will function efficiently. So this way, always maintain transparency, maintain emotional intelligence, follow emotional intelligence, and you always try to maintain your honesty, integrity, transparent way. Once it is done, you are innocent and you need not to be afraid of. Once you maintain integrity, then automatically the false complaints all will fall. This is how you have to handle. You cooperate and also take the disciplinary action, and after ensuring that the complaint is false, you can also file defamation case if required. But instead of that, instead of filing defamation case, you can go soft on them, but you can take disciplinary action, but you need not to take it personally. You can also give a chance to these people to set their action disciplinary. If they change their attitude, and again you can, forgiveness is one of the qualities of the people, of the ethical people. You can use that principle also if you feel that sufficient punishment is done to them. Ultimate objective is to ensure efficiency in the department. So in this way you can solve this case. So as per law, simply rule of law, follow law and punish the people as per the law, then ensure code of the work culture is harmonious and efficient in nature. All right, this is what this case study is all about. Thank you very much.